Beloved, I speak to you now with a message so profound, it has been ordained by the heavens for you to hear. Tomorrow, on December, an extraordinary blessing is about to come into your life, something you never expected, but something that will change everything. Do not turn away now, for this divine news is meant for your heart, your spirit, and your journey ahead. Stay with me, for in the next few moments, you will understand why this moment is so critical. Your faith, your prayers, and your patience have all led you to this exact moment, and what comes next is a divine intervention, a shift in your reality that will bring you closer to the peace and joy you've longed for. This is not a coincidence, it is a promise fulfilled. Watch until the end, for you will soon realize that what is about to unfold will be nothing short of a miracle. Open your heart, and listen closely, for your life is about to change in ways you cannot yet fathom. My beloved child, hear me now, for I speak to you with the weight of eternal truth. I, Archangel Michael, stand before you today to bring a message, not of fear, but of profound hope and transformation. On this of December, a shift is coming to your home, to your heart, and to your life. The winds of change are blowing, and it is no coincidence that you are reading these words. You may be wondering, what does this mean? What does this change mean for me? My child, I tell you this, you have been waiting, you have been praying, and you have been seeking. Your heart has been heavy, your spirit burdened, and your soul weary. Yet, even in the midst of your struggles, you have held on to faith, even if that faith was just a flicker, barely visible in the darkness. Do you know what that flicker is? It is the light of the divine, the power of God, the eternal flame that will never go out. Now, the time has come for that flicker to grow into a blazing fire of blessings. Tomorrow, you will see a surprising news, something you never expected, something that will change your life in ways you cannot even imagine. It will come in a form you cannot foresee, yet it will be unmistakable when it arrives. I urge you to open your heart, to open your eyes, to be ready to receive this blessing, for it is a sign of God's love and divine intervention. There may be doubts that rise within you, whispers from your mind, fears of uncertainty. But let me remind you, fear has no power here. Fear is a shadow that disappears in the presence of light. And I, Archangel Michael, am standing by your side. You are not alone in this moment. The Almighty is with you, and you are surrounded by a great cloud of heavenly witnesses who cheer for your success, who pray for your peace. This message is not just for your ears, it is for your heart. It is not merely a prediction, but a divine declaration that the tide is turning in your favor. The struggles, the pain, the hardships that have weighed upon you, today, they begin to lift. Like the heavy fog that gives way to the bright sun, your trials will give way to a season of peace, joy, and favor. But listen carefully, child, for this message to fully manifest in your life, there is one thing I ask of you. Do not close your heart. Do not doubt. Do not let bitterness, anger, or past disappointments hold you back from receiving the miracles that are about to unfold. Instead, trust in God's plan, trust in His perfect timing, and most importantly, trust that His love for you knows no bounds. Some of you may be wondering, why now? Why me? Why after all I've been through? And I answer you this, because your faith has been tested, because you have persevered when others would have given up, because you have walked through the fire and come out stronger. You are being elevated not in spite of your struggles, but because of them. So, when tomorrow comes, when the unexpected news arrives at your doorstep, when you feel the stirring of change in your heart, do not fear. Embrace it. Do not doubt. Receive it with joy, for it is a gift from the divine, a reminder that you are loved beyond measure, and that no moment is ever wasted in God's eternal plan. I say to you now, I order you to open your heart to this truth. The news coming tomorrow is not just an earthly event, it is a divine sign, a confirmation that you are seen, you are heard, and you are loved. Do not wait until it is too late to believe. Do not wait until the moment passes you by. Now is the time. Open your heart, open your eyes, and prepare to receive. As you watch for this blessing to come, remember this: it is not just about what happens tomorrow, but about the transformation within you. The peace that you seek, the joy you crave, and the healing you yearn for are all on their way. You are on the brink of something beautiful. This is your moment, this is your time, and God has declared that it is so. And now, my beloved child, go forward in faith. Be brave. Be open. And be ready. Your life is about to be changed in ways you cannot yet comprehend, but know this: it is all in God's perfect will, and it is all for your good. I, Archangel Michael, stand with you always. And together, we will witness the miracles unfold. So, do not delay. Watch. Wait. And know that tomorrow, you will receive that surprising news that will change everything. And when it comes, you will remember this message, and you will know that the time of your breakthrough has arrived. Go now, child, in peace. And be ready to receive your blessings. As you stand on the precipice of this great moment, my child, know this: what is about to unfold is not merely a blessing, but a divine act of grace, a manifestation of God's unwavering love for you. You have been walking through the wilderness, unsure of the path ahead, questioning whether you would ever find the oasis of peace you long for. But I tell you now, the oasis is closer than you think. It is not in the distant future, it is here, waiting for you to step into it. Tomorrow, that step will be made clear to you. The news that will arrive at your doorstep will not only surprise you, but it will stir within you a deep sense of purpose, a renewed hope that you've not known for some time. Do not be afraid when this news comes, for it may challenge you to stretch your faith even further. You see, it is not always in the things that feel comfortable that we grow. God does not promise that every moment will be easy, but He does promise that every step will be guided, and every trial will be redeemed. There may be moments of doubt, moments when you question whether you are truly worthy of such blessings. But I remind you now, you are worthy. You are more than enough. And God has seen every tear you've shed, every sacrifice you've made, and every prayer you've whispered in the quiet of the night. This news that is coming, this moment that you are about to encounter, will be a confirmation of everything you have believed, even when your faith felt small. It is not just a sign of what is to come, but a testament to your journey. Every prayer you've spoken, every trial you've endured, and every victory you've achieved, no matter how small, has been leading you to this moment. And in that moment, you will realize that all the pain, all the waiting, all the uncertainty, was not for nothing. It was part of the grand tapestry that God has been weaving for you, a tapestry filled with joy, peace, and a deep sense of fulfillment. I know there may be moments when you wonder if you will ever reach this place of breakthrough. But I say to you now, do not doubt. You are at the edge of something incredible. What may seem like a simple event, a simple news, will open doors you've never dreamed possible. It will connect you to the very heart of the divine in ways you have not yet imagined. This is not just news of change, this is news of divine alignment. The universe, the angels, and the heavenly hosts have all been conspiring to bring you to this point of transformation, and it is now that your breakthrough begins. Tomorrow, when you receive this news, remember that it is not the end of your story, it is a new chapter, a fresh beginning. The waiting, the longing, the uncertainty will all fade into the background as the clarity of God's purpose unfolds in your life. What once seemed impossible will become possible. What once felt out of reach will be yours. The shackles of fear and doubt that have held you captive will fall away, and you will walk forward with the strength of a warrior, the peace of a child, and the confidence of one who has been deeply loved and deeply chosen. The divine timing of this moment is perfect. The news that will arrive will be a confirmation that God's hand has been at work in your life all along. Even in the darkest moments, He was there. Even in the times when you thought you were alone, He was quietly working behind the scenes, orchestrating this moment. And now, as you stand on the threshold of your breakthrough, you will know in your heart that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And it is from this place of understanding, of knowing that God's hand is upon you, that you will rise up and step into the future that He has prepared for you. Remember, my child, as you open the door to this unexpected news, open your heart as well. For God's blessings come not just to those who receive with their hands, but to those who receive with their hearts. Let your heart be open, let your faith be firm, and let your spirit be ready for the wonders that are about to unfold. You are more than capable of handling the blessings that are coming your way. You are strong enough to rise above any challenge, and you are loved enough to be entrusted with this divine gift. So, child of God, as tomorrow dawns and the news you've been waiting for arrives, remember that you are never alone. You are guided by the angels, surrounded by the love of the divine, and held in the arms of God. And as you step forward into the future, know this: the best is yet to come. Your breakthrough is here. The impossible is becoming possible. And this is just the beginning of a new season in your life, one filled with joy, peace, and endless blessings. Receive it, walk in it, and know that it is your time to shine. As you prepare to receive the surprising news that is coming tomorrow, understand this: what you are about to experience is more than just an event. It is the beginning of a divine realignment, a redirection towards the path that God has always intended for you. It will feel as though the heavens themselves are opening before you, and in many ways, they are. This is not just an ordinary occurrence, it is a holy intervention, a reminder that God's plan for your life is unfolding right before your very eyes. You may find yourself filled with wonder, even disbelief, as this news arrives. But I urge you not to be afraid, for what God has prepared for you is far greater than what you could have ever imagined for yourself. In your human understanding, it may seem like a simple twist of fate or a coincidence, but know this: there are no coincidences in God's kingdom. Everything has been divinely orchestrated. This moment is not the result of chance, it is the fulfillment of divine purpose. And you, my dear one, are at the very center of that purpose. I understand, child, that sometimes the weight of doubt can feel like a cloud hanging over your heart. There may be whispers in your mind telling you that this moment is too good to be true, that you are not worthy of such blessings. But those whispers are lies, sent to distract you from the truth of God's love and provision. You are more than worthy. You are not receiving this blessing because of your perfection, but because of God's perfect love for you. He has seen your struggles, He has seen your sacrifices, and He has been with you through it all, even when you could not feel His presence. And now, His timing has come to bring you into the fullness of His promise. When this news arrives, you will be tempted to doubt, to question its authenticity, to wonder if it is too much to believe. But I ask you to silence the voices of skepticism within your soul. Trust that what is coming to you is nothing short of divine. It is not by your might, but by God's grace that this moment is arriving in your life. It is a sign of His faithfulness, a confirmation that you have not been forgotten, and that His promises are indeed true. This is where your faith will be tested, not by the magnitude of the blessing, but by your willingness to receive it with an open heart. You have been through seasons of struggle, where hope seemed like a distant dream. Yet, you have held on, even when the road was uncertain, and now God is rewarding your faithfulness. The news coming to you tomorrow will not only bring joy, it will bring a profound sense of purpose, clarity, and divine direction. What you thought was lost will be restored, what was broken will be healed, and what was once impossible will be made possible. Do not fear the changes that are coming, for they are not to harm you but to elevate you. Understand that God's way is higher than your way, and His thoughts are higher than your thoughts. What you see before you may appear different from what you imagined, but trust that it is precisely what you need. The new season you are stepping into will not look like the old one, and this may bring a sense of unease. Yet, I tell you, this new season will bring peace, and with it, blessings that will multiply. The work that God has begun in your life will be completed, and He will not leave you lacking. The news coming to you will be a catalyst for the breakthrough you've been praying for. This is not the end, child. It is only the beginning. The news is just the first wave of blessings that will continue to unfold. You will soon find that the path ahead is clearer, that the doors once closed are now wide open, and that everything you need to walk this new path has already been provided. The future is bright, and the destiny you have longed for is within reach. As you step into this new chapter, do not forget the lessons of the past. Do not let the scars of the past keep you from embracing the healing that God is offering. There is no need to look back in regret or sorrow. You have been prepared for this moment, and every hardship you've endured has equipped you for the greatness ahead. What is coming to you tomorrow will be a reminder that God does not waste any of your pain. Every tear you've shed has been counted, and every trial has strengthened your spirit for this moment. So now, as you prepare your heart to receive this news, remember this: the very same God who parted the seas, who called forth the sun and the stars, is the same God who is guiding you in this moment. The very same God who spoke to Moses in the wilderness, who comforted David in the cave, is the same God who is with you now. You are never alone in this journey. The angels are with you, the divine is with you, and I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you, ready to protect and guide you through this new season of life. Tomorrow is the beginning of a new chapter. A new chapter filled with promise, fulfillment, and divine favor. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into it. Let your heart be open, your faith unwavering, and your spirit ready for the miracles that are about to unfold. The time is now, and the blessings are yours. Walk forward with the knowledge that God is at work, that you are deeply loved, and that your life is about to be transformed. Receive this divine gift with open arms, child, and walk boldly into the future that God has prepared for you. The best is yet to come. Amen.